Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dance. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you've made your way to this reading, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool, that's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there. I'm sure you'll find something that fits you. So let's get into it. Universe, please. Insight and information. What can you tell us that this beautiful collective needs to know right now on this day? The beautiful souls who have found themselves at this reading. Hello. We have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. This is what I am seeing. I'm seeing that you are walking away from different places where you're feeling pretty defeated. Feeling really defeated and kind of trying so hard to assert and cling on to a sense of identity within this realm of defeat. So let's get into what's going on and what your guides want you to know and the advice that they have. So universe, please, insight and information. What do you have for us on this Seven of Swords energy? First and foremost, like, rejection is God's protection. Like, that's such a big thing. And I know it's so cliche, and I know, but like, any space that is meant for you is going to welcome you with open arms. Let's get into it. We have the Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Devil, the Star. Okay. The cards were not looking optimistic right until the Star hit. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. The main message here is like, you're going to have so much abundance. I'm seeing this particularly for 2026. Like, things are going to turn around. The light is going to come. But it feels like you are being put on a redirection path. We're here with the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Devil. I know this is going to be hard for you to hear because I don't think this is what you want to hear, but the path that you think you're supposed to go down is not the path you're supposed to go down. It's not headed in the place that you are destined to go to. Don't get me wrong, you can walk down that path if you want. You can keep treading that path, but you're being redirected. You're just being redirected right now. And I think the hardest part of that is letting go of a sense of stability or just a sense of assurance, security in the path that you were going down. Let's get more information on that. What specifically with the Devil? Universe, please, inside information. This might be a really strange message to hear, but it feels like you've been redirected away from certain paths because there are some things inherently that were going to be on that path that really, really don't align with some of your really core values. And you would have to end up kind of like submitting to a person or people that didn't align with your like internal ethics and morals. We have the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, every action you were going to take was actually going to go against your intuition, and I feel like you're an intuitive person, so I think that this would have created so much friction. And I actually feel like, as I'm tapping into this like friction energy, that it's already begun. Like, the actions that you're taking are fighting your intuition. It might be like manifesting in a physical way as well, but like, there is a really big misalignment going on within you, and I think that your mind and your body are like warring it out, even if you're not aware that there's a misalignment. And I'm having the feeling you're not seeing that there's anything misaligned. There's a misalignment here. Now, I fully cleansed my deck. Like fully, I don't like taking reversals. I turned every single card in this deck upright, and somehow the High Priestess still came out in reverse. So this is important. This is an important message here. What came out at the end is the Star, and what I'm getting is North Star. There is something that is sparkling and is like drawing your attention. And if it's not currently in your world, it's going to come into your world very, very soon. And it's going to act like a beacon in your world to be like, okay, I don't know where I'm going, but I'll walk towards this light. I'm just going to follow this light. That's what North Stars are for, to show us where to go. Let's get into this North Star energy. Universe, please, insight and information. What can you tell us about the star? This, whatever it is that is being is calling out to you, because I feel like this thing is calling out to you. It's something that is so nourishing. Like, we look at the imagery of the star card and the way that it is watering everything around it. Like, it is something that is so nourishing. We have the Knight of Swords. You're being asked to move towards it. Like, and I think specifically because you are in such misalignment right now. Yeah, because you're in such misalignment, you're asked to move like rapidly towards the things that feel right and feel good. And we have the World here as well. There are whole new worlds for you to enter into. It feels like, as I tap into the energy of this card, like your world and the path that you are on is actually so small, and you're just like in a bubble is what it feels like. In this little bubble, and the universe wants and has like plans for you outside this bubble. This is like very hopeful. I know I'm talking a little bit softer because when I'm doing readings, I don't want to disturb the people around me if there are people around me, and currently there are other people around me. So let's get into this Four of Pentacles. We're talking about your identity. We're talking about the things that you might be feeling like you are clinging onto, like hanging onto. Universe, please, inside information. What do you need to inform this collective of? That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. You still want me to pull more cards? Okay. That's a lot of cards. Okay. We have the Five of Cups, Six of Swords. Okay, there is going to be a period of mourning everything that you, like the path that you didn't walk down. You might be in that state now because there is going to come a time where you kind of have to let go of that. And I think that the path that you were planning on walking down held a lot of really beautiful things. That's why you thought you were going to be on that path forever. So saying goodbye to that is really hard. There could be a time of study coming up for you. It's either study or it's reproduction, like something that a process that you're being asked to do again and again and again and again. We have, Queen of Cups, the Sun, Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. We have lessons after defeat. We have after the struggles of the present, we have so much fruitfulness. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We even have the Sun here. We have the Star and the Sun in this reading. Like, such beautiful energy to come forward for you. But I just don't, it feels like your guides are very sure that this is what's coming in towards you. I don't think that you're so sure that this is what's lying ahead. It feels like you're in a transitional period. And I think that like your actions moving forward probably feel very, very blurred. the biggest thing that my guides are pointing at is this misalignment between your actions and your values. That seems to be like the hardest thing, because I feel like your actions are representing values that aren't yours. There's definitely an exercise to move through in which you really dig deep and redefine and affirm to yourself what your truest values are. And I think that once you start to do that and recognize the way that your actions aren't aligning with that, or like not all of your actions, but some of your actions might actually be just not in alignment, that you can start to see a shift. That's a very small exercise to do, so I really, really recommend that you do that. Okay, let's see if there's any more messages, because I am being called to open up the deck one more time. Universe, please, insight and information. Not every door is going to be closed. You might be feeling that there are a lot of closed doors in your world right now. Not every door is going to be closed, was a message that came through. Universe, please, any last words from the tarot deck? Any last things that you would like to say? Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Okay. You're being asked to really come back to your creativity. Like, it feels like you have roots in something. You have roots in something. You're really asked to come back to that. Especially when you feel like doors are closing, it's really important that you acknowledge and value the doors that are open for you in whatever way, shape, and form that they manifest. Oh, sorry, knocked the microphone. A real exchange of energy is coming through that is, like, as I get into the Six of Cups energy, it's a really beautiful exchange of energies. Really lean into this. Like, I think this could be a real catharsis for you. So let's get into your oracle cards. I hope that some of you enjoy these readings that are just so, I love doing it. It's so general, but I just know that I feel like the popular readings are like the love readings. They're thinking of you and all of that. But I'm just not that reader. I read the cards and they give the messages that your guides want to give you, and this is what they want to say right now. So I hope it's helpful. Last words from the oracle deck. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Magic, power, beginnings, transformation. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. I'm going to leave it there for this reading, because I think those words are enough. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for letting me to tap into your energy as always. I'll see you in the next reading.